Today we're going to talk about some of the books that I have published. And there's record high temperatures today in the Midwest of the United States of America. The high today is 106, and there's a heat index warning for today. So I have my hair like this. It's cooler. When I take the dog out, it's much cooler. And tomorrow I want to tell you that the temperature is only supposed to be in the low 90s and even rain possibly, and for the next day rain and maybe only in the 80s. So I'm excited about that. But let's talk about the books I had published through Amazon.com. I sold less than $30 profit. That's about what I've made in the last 7 years that I've been publishing books. But I just had this published, this one, called Don't Call Me a Narcissist. Anything but charming is the other part of the title, subtitle, by Katrinka Lear. So it looks like this. And that is the picture I talk about in the book. That's my picture for my wedding day, January 13th, 1979. It's a long time ago. And I just, in the chapters, I'm probably going to read this book like I read the next one I'm going to show you on here for the show. And it's called Don't Call Me a Narcissist. And it's about things that narcissists are. Those that have narcissistic personality disorder are just very cruel people. What they do. Now we have traits. All of us have narcissistic traits. We want what we want when we want it, and we want to do this and that. But we will talk to people and agree to disagree or work it out, but they don't work anything out. They'll try to destroy you, as you'll find out in this book. I'm not happy with it because I thought it'd be double spaced and it's more like triple spaced. So, but anyway, this is the book I just wrote. It just came out recently, like in the last couple months. It's not a real thick book. It's an easy read. And all the books I'm showing you are under $10 on Amazon.com. And this is Katrinka is my nickname my dad gave me in the 1960s, because I'm 65 years old now, so that's a long time ago, but that's what I decided to use. And then my other books are my pen name of Kay Dean, Kaydean. This book I wrote about my family, who took my self-esteem, who took my self-worth, really. Really, I let people have it, but this book explains why I was so mean to my family. And I do have traits. We all do. We all have bad days. Nobody can say they have good days. This is on Amazon.com. Like I said, they're all under $10. This is the one I read here. On the show, if you go back to my earlier shows, I read every chapter of this book. This is Where the Sidewalk Stops by Kay Dean. That's also about my life and how I added a chapter when I published it about how you find out about people with personality disorders and how you can sort of heal. I don't go into detail. If you want detail, you need to watch Richard Grannon on YouTube. And this one I wrote about marriage, mind funk, and mindfulness. That explains the family members and friends I had that made me believe that every relationship ends up with some type of infidelity, whether emotional affair or physical, sexual affairs. Marriage, mind funk, and mindfulness. So that's mind funk. Kay Dean. My pen name. Then I wrote this one under my name, Fred and Red. It's a children's book I wrote for my grandchildren. And this is under Kay Dean, You Are Enough. I wrote this for my grandkids too. You're Enough. This is very thin. Like I said, they're all under $10. This one I changed the front cover to a black cat that I drew. This is Deary Pink. Colors of the animals we see. Some are pets that belong to me. Kay Dean. But the new cover on Amazon.com has the black cat. It's a reader. It's a pretty easy read for the kids. I'm going to say third grade, first to third grade. And those are the books that I had published, and they helped me to heal. They were published for me, like I said, in the last 7 years or so. Since I published the first one, I have made about $30, so I didn't do it for the money. It would be nice to all of a sudden have a windfall of money, but it doesn't have to happen. But who would say no to a big income? I could pay back whatever I make for Social Security now and just live off that, or whatever on here if I could. Whatever is what I'm saying. Just going with the flow, and I need to talk, and you need to talk, and we all should talk about things. So that's the show today, talking about the books I had published. And hopefully the weather will cool down. And I'll see you on Sunday when we weigh in for our weight loss, the video I just did before this. I did have some ice cream, so I did go off plan. My daughter hates when I say I cheated, so I say I went off plan for a little bit, but I got right back on it. I didn't beat myself up. I hope you're having a wonderful day.